Hello everyone, this is Griffin Station back here with another Jump Force video, and in this video I am talking about the game in general and the community, and why Jump Force simply just can't get a single win from the community. Now, in the last patch, as a lot of you probably know by now, we got a new update with it, which not only came with new characters and a new map, but it also did come with a rematch button, which is something the community has been clamoring for since I think the game's launch, because it didn't launch with a rematch button, which honestly probably should have launched with one. I believe it's a staple of basically any fighting game. I digress. People finally got the rematch button, and I was expecting to see people to be super happy about this and, cheering on Twitter, which I did see for about the first couple of minutes until people actually got into game and tried it out. And once people actually tried it out, people started complaining again. And I'm like, why are people complaining now? And I look, and most of the complaints now are because there's no character selection option for the rematch option, and that was never asked for in the first place, so I can't really fault Bandai or Spike Chunsoft on this. Everyone was just asking strictly for rematch. They weren't asking to be able to change the characters, but that's not the focus of this video. The reason why I want to make this video is because I honestly think whatever Spike does, whatever Bandai does for this game, they've already lost the community. And I think it's a tiny bit unfair in their part. I mean, yes, you can feel however you want to feel about this game. Whatever I say, whatever they say, isn't gonna change your opinion on it. As a lot of you probably know, I'm not the biggest proponent of Jump Force. I don't hate it, I don't love it, I just have normal feelings towards it. I just see it as another anime fighting game. However, that doesn't make me want to go onto Twitter, onto any social media that Bandai is on, and then after start spamming them with comments saying, fix this, like just ignoring the fact that they just added something that people have been clamoring for. And honestly, it is just a little perplexing. I do think that Jump Force was put into this position because of how it launched. A lot of people had really high expectations before launch, and then after, I would say, the early access days, people really liked the game, and then once the game fully came out, people were just completely disappointed. And then after wanting more content, more characters, and once we got the leak of the DLC characters, and honestly, when we got past the first couple of days and saw there wasn't as much content as a lot of people were expecting there to be, it honestly made people view Jump Force in this whole different light. I mean, it made me view Jump Force in a different light. I definitely was more sour towards the game during the months of February and March than I am now, but I do think that it has shaped the community's perspective on the game to the point where even if something is spectacularly done in the game, there's always going to be something that the community will rally behind and basically complain about because they don't feel the game has lived up to their expectation. At this point, I don't think that this game can get a win no matter what Spike or Bandai does in any updates, in whatever DLC they release. I feel as though whatever DLC, if we get a Season 2, if they add a bunch of new series that people have been clamoring for, like Katekyo Hitman Reborn, Assassination Classroom, Gintama, if we get those series, if we get every series that people ask for, there's always going to be somebody that's disappointed. In any update, any balance changes, people are always going to have something to complain about, and people are always just going to be sour on this game in general. I do think that Bandai basically just has to, I guess, cut their losses release the content that they've promised for this game, and then after focus on making a sequel, because this game did do really well and it is a good foundation for a future game. I do feel as though this game is just a tiny bit sterile. It's super clean in terms of the way how it fights, but I feel it sort of makes it, I don't want to say boring, but just not too interesting to me at least. And so I feel as though this game is a really good foundation though, and I do think that if they do a Jump Force 2, which I'm pretty sure they're going to do a Jump Force 2, this game is super successful. It is one of their most hyped games, I would say, in the last couple of years, and I would honestly be shocked if we just didn't get a Jump Force 2. Jump Force 2, I believe, has the potential to win back people's opinions on this game, but I don't think Jump Force, the game itself, can. I feel a lot of time has passed since the launch of the game, and people have honestly either moved on, already made the decisions of what this game is in their mind, and aren't going to change it. They're always going to have something that they have against this game, and I can't exactly blame them, although I do think that it's maybe not the healthiest mindset. I do think Jump Force 2 can change people's opinions depending on what they update and add into the game, since it will be a fresh new game and fresh new experience. It will still have this core of a game under it, but I do feel as though this is a good enough base for them to build a sequel that people will be fully happy with in the future. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, if Jump Force can get a win sometime in the future, or if there will always be something that the community will clamor against, because I would love to hear what you all have to think on this topic. If you found this video enjoyable or informative, please leave a like, it'd be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more Jump Force content on this channel, as well as other anime games and other fighting games, make sure to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.